All right, so the good times just keep rolling. It's another Halloween event. We're back at the Live Oak Canyon Pumpkin Farm. They've got the pumpkin patch this year. Again, obviously a little bit different this year. We wore the pumpkin masks in celebration of it. It sounds like most events here should be open. There might be a couple that are altered or closed or closing early. The corn maze is open right now, so we're gonna do that first since it's gonna start getting dark in about an hour. And then we'll go try and see some other things like the pumpkin shooter that we always do, and maybe Declan's big enough for the zip line this year. We'll have to check that out. Join us on this experience. And as always, right inside the main entrance, which is right over here, is the pre-picked pumpkins, and they're all sorted by pound or by size basically. And there's no zoom on this one, but it's 50 cents per pound. So if you find a 10-pound pumpkin, it'll be $5. And then over here they have some corn, which is small for $1 or large for $2. And everything you're gonna buy here is you pay for it over at the general store, which is right near the exit. There's a very cool decorative truck. I saw something scary on the way in. It's a Declan bat. Hey, big guy. So for tickets, they have no full service. There's no attendance. It's all machines. And this one you can either just basically put in cash and get a card, which looks like this, or on this one you can select how much you want. You can use your credit card to pay for it, and then out of one of these slots it'll give you the game card as well. And then it's according to this, $20 will give you 20 tickets. So what's normally very crowded area with food as well, as you can see, it's basically deserted. There's a decent amount of people here, but nobody's really sitting at the tables right now because there's no food to eat. So far it looks like all the food places are actually closed. And then here's the little farm stage with like singing chickens. And even though there were signs at the entrance talking about mandatory masks, there have already been plenty of people walking around in here without masks on. Granted, yes, it is all outside. So like right now, as I look around, there's nobody within probably 20, 30 feet of us. So if we were to pull the mask down, we're outside, okay. It just makes me wonder though, the people that aren't wearing the masks right now, when they get near people, are they going to put them on? We're probably just gonna keep ours on the whole time because we're already wearing them, and it's not a big deal. So it does look like right over here, the barbecue pit that's always here is open. The kettle corn stand next to it looks closed, but at least there's a barbecue stand. We're starting to get over into the rides area. I mean, so far, basically nothing's up and running. Disclaimer, it is a Thursday today, so I don't know that they'll have more active during the weekend or not, or if this kind of what it's like. So this answers it. Here's the ride guide, and I'm guessing that's saying that all rides closed due to COVID. For attractions here, closed due to COVID. Looks like the petting zoo may be open. The games are open. I did see people over there playing them. They were back where we just came from. And then here's the normal height check sign. Yep, and here is the zip line that Declan was a little too light to do last year, but that's closed as well. But the pumpkin blaster is open, and they've got plastic between each stand to kind of help, you know, spread people apart since they can't be 6 feet apart over there, even though they're about 6 feet apart. So each little kind of corral is all blocked off basically. And you just heard one of the pneumatic devices go off. And the entrance to the start of the corn maze. Rules of play. And then here is an actual pumpkin patch. This might actually be the you pick one where you can go out and pick your own pumpkins. And they've got a couple sunflowers growing on the path that we got to get around. Corn maze is 8 tickets each, which basically boils down to $8 each. So about 25 bucks for a family of 3. So there's the exit, that little shack that we'll be eventually looking for. And then the entrance continues around to the right side. So last year, we got through in about, what did you say, 22?
Like 20.
In about 20 minutes. We'll see if we can beat it this time. Sunset is in about a half an hour. It says this closes at 8 tonight, which means it will be dark when some people are in there. No thanks. I've seen Children of the Corn. No thank you. All right, I get the rules one more quick time. Declan has to be accompanied by an adult. They don't want to mess with the corn. There's no strollers or wagons. Stay on the paths. No running, no smoking, and no throwing corn. Entering at your own risk because it's uneven. And watch for snakes and bees. I've got my stopwatch up, and we are started. And handing over to my handy dandy camera woman. So Declan and I can go lead the way. Come on, bud. Let's find the way. Well, it might be different. Here we go. This night, you gotta find that nightmares do come true. We will find you. Soon the mole became trapped under the enormous pile of stuff, never to be seen again.
Oh.
The 3 silly goats built the playground of their dreams, where they played happily ever after. Look what it is, buddy.
The exit.
Good job, buddy. Time check, 12 minutes and 48 seconds. Here's the, oh, watch out for the water. Exit. A dead end. Hello.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too. Oh, gotta turn the microphone. And now we're back out. We made it to freedom. And we're working our way up to get some pumpkins to shoot. And there's the cannons up close, or the blasters they call them. And then you will aim together, and then you push the button. Okay? So here's the start. Okay, pull that back and load it. There you go. And when you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, way too high. So now we know we're gonna aim lower. Rack it. There we go. Let's try that. Ready? Press my thumb. Oh, just over it. Bullseye. And that even curved. All right, let's try. You want to get the yellow alien?
Yeah.
All right, let's try the yellow alien. Got it. All right, we're all done shooting mini pumpkins at targets. We hit a couple of them. This might have been the first time. I don't know if I've ever hit a target, but we are working our way up to the Live Oak Canyon Express, which is kind of like a little train ride. We'll get on that. And there's the train. You can see it on the other side of the fence going on. Oh, and it is an actual train. There's tracks down here. That is very cool. And just like with the pumpkin blaster, they've got little areas made, little booths, every other seat, so that way you can have some distance and some separation between you and the people in front of you. All right, we just paid. We're hopping on. We're gonna be somewhere near the front because it's pretty long. So we'll climb in here and wait for the ride. All right, here's the whole gang. Get it focused. There's Declan. And Mommy. No dancing. Let's see what we're talking about. So it's this little sign here that just like in Disneyland, it's saying like keep your hands inside, but Declan thinks it looks like they're dancing, so he always says no dancing. Alright, he just made an announcement and blew the train whistle, and here we go. We're starting to move. And normally I would point forward, but we have the plastic, so can't really see, but I will come over here. There we go. Oh, we're going under a light tunnel. It's not really showing up on the camera too well, a little bit, but they're like lavender and almost like Easter blue. Oh, yeah, Declan saw these. It looks like corn. That's what it is. They're corn on the cobs. Declan seems to like those ones. Oh, there's a coyote right there just ran by. Oh, we got it on the camera too. All right, we're just about back into the train station now. We'll deboard, and then we're gonna head over to the petting zoo next. And that might be our last kind of event that we do tonight. It's like a trellis style house that's made up of shelves with the pumpkins and the vines sitting on it. Oh, and it flickers. How cool is that? Those lights are quite a nice little touch. Now they just need a scare actor running through while it's flickering. So we actually decided to bypass the petting zoo just because it seemed to look like there was quite a few people in there, and it's a school night, so we didn't want to be crammed in with a whole bunch of people, and we're about a 45-minute drive away. So we'll head home and start getting him ready for bed, but we'll check out the general store before we get out of here. And we got some Halloween decorations over here. Declan, what's he missing? His head. Oh, these are some cute decorations all up on this wall. So that's going to do it for this year's trip to Live Oak Canyon Pumpkin Patch. It's unfortunate, it is what it is, how a good majority of it's closed down right now because of COVID. That's just part of everything this year. It's just going to continue to be like that for a while. So, we'll continue to keep bringing you all of our experiences regardless of how much distancing or alterations they have. We got the corn maze, which is what we really wanted to do. That train ride was really, really fun. And then we could have done the petting zoo, but again, it seemed to be one of the focal hot spots, so we decided to avoid it. If you're able to get out here, it's definitely worth the trip out here. So I hope you liked the video. If so, please give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you ring the bell below, you'll get notifications of all of our future videos. Be kind and be real as always, and join us on our next experience.
Yay!